I had a college marriage. We got married 6 months after we met, and about a month and a half after the wedding, I got pregnant. After that, things followed the usual pattern. My husband worked while I stayed home with the child. It was physically and emotionally challenging for me, especially since I had just graduated from college and hadn't even had a chance to work. Most of my friends were busy with exciting projects and couldn't really understand my situation as a mother. There were no grandparents around, and I hadn't made any friends in the city where I had moved. My husband was traveling frequently and even working on weekends. I was experiencing severe burnout, and our relationship became a constant series of arguments. Then things took a turn for the worse. My husband began coming home drunk. I was filled with anger and a sense of worthlessness. One day, when my husband came home in the early morning hours, I decided to take revenge. I connected with a man through a messaging app, and our conversation quickly became intimate. We made a date to meet. I had already arranged for a babysitter. I was working part-time at the time and spent almost a month's income on the babysitter. I went to my new acquaintance's house, and that evening we became intimate. It was pretty mediocre. I didn't get any pleasure or experience out of it. Besides, he turned out not to be a very good person. He knew all about my difficult situation, but he didn't even offer to drive me home or spend some time with me after the physical encounter. My husband never found out about my meeting, and he never will, because we eventually got divorced. All I accomplished was to add more emotional problems to my plate. I regretted this action for a very long time and only forgave myself after about 5 years.